stuff to me. So now we're going to the next room, which I didn't get to finish reading because we weren't here. My dad goes and read it. Cristiano, he has the testimonies. I can't really speak that loud, so if you don't hear me, then forgive me. Which is what's house behind of the glass are the remainings of the plastered holy water font. The fonts are not the only parts of the chapel to show the signs of age. From the courtyard, you may have seen an ornate doorway. This door frame is a replica. The original was lost over a century ago. During the Second Spanish period, the Spanish military engineer, you know the name, designed a neoclassic or facing for the chapel entrance. Unfortunately, it was poorly built and detoured quickly by this when the United States took over the fort. It had already begun and crumbled away. The National Park Service restored the entrance in 1937. And he was able to the cells. So that's pretty much the same thing. The Catholics took their hands in holy water, and the nationals are aged and stuff like that. So we're going to go to the next one. So my little sister was there. So you can learn about Oskela. I think it's a girl. United States takeover. A cocaine canvas. Guillaume Sundance. And Captain Richard Henry Pratt. The casino was already over 150 years old in 1821 when the United States acquired Florida from Spain. Renamed Fort Maria, the fortress became part of the U.S. system for coastal and frontier defense. In the 1800s, Indian Wars in both Florida and the West saw the U.S. government locking up American Indian prisoners here. The U.S. Army jailed and the other at the Fort Marion in order to break their rules and force them to accept treaties and reservations away from their native lands. They grew to depend on the federal government. In the late 1800s, American Indian people had to choose extension or assimilation. Federal troops retook Fort Marion after Confederates occupied the fort for just over a year. Note the extra housing on the gun deck. Fort Marion housed the U.S. Army Reserve and other prisoners during the Spanish-American War. These soldiers had down here, that's where you can get some air conditioning. So, we're gonna get some air conditioning right here. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna walk into just room where the night's going on. Oh yeah. Yay. It's the King's Coffer Treasury Room. Nothing much to see here, folks. We're gonna learn about George Brown. Preserving the Castile. About President Wilson. You can learn about President Franklin Roosevelt. I already said him. President Woodrow Wilson. President Calvin Coolidge. Things like that. Where's Matthew? So we're gonna walk in here. This is where like you see the canyons and stuff like that. And there's this other weird room. It's right there in here. But we're not gonna go through that. Huh? Find my family. Let's go find my family. Okay, so we found one part of him. I got something in my eye. There was no spiders. I got something in my eye.
I have something in my eye. He just didn't want you to go, probably. Where did not to go now?
Look, fill up the water.
Fill up the water. Fill up the water.
Where's the bottle?
Oh no, here there's spiders. We've seen the whole thing. Now we're probably gonna go upstairs, up into the heat. So then after this, some of you guys might know, we are going to the Wax Museum.
Oh my god, I never noticed it was this much.
I know I can sweat. So my sisters are complaining because a few, like an hour ago or something, we walked up 439 steps up and down from what's it called? Up and down a lighthouse. I'm not sure if I can walk upstairs anymore. Like there's somewhere there. And I'm complaining. So up here, I have it all the cannons. Then we have this little tower there. And I do want to see the view, so I'm going to sit down on a bench. This is Matsana Bay. Wow, look at the view. Oh my god. So pretty. Look at the lighthouse all the way over there. See that black and white lighthouse with the red? Yeah, we had to walk up that. We didn't have to, but you know, it was fun. It was fun though. It was. Is that like his name or something?
No, it's one of the nicest beaches in Cuba is in Matanzas, in the province of Matanzas.
Let's get a flashlight. Not really showing because, you know, it's like super late outside. I'm so tired. So this is part 1 of my video. So I'll see you guys in like literally like an hour or two. And I'll see you guys at the Wax Museum. Bye!